Well, hello everybody. It's Tuesday, August 25th. Still early yet. Let me pull up the time here real quick. Time is it's only 4:42 London time in the morning, and it is 12:42 in the afternoon Tokyo time. So London session, Asian session still in full swing. Just wanted to go over a few things. Haven't posted anything for a while. Nothing exciting going on. Missed a move earlier today. I was in the middle of making the video and the phone rang, and unfortunately I got caught up with other business, so I didn't bother posting. So I'm starting over here. On the pound yen, had this trend line. Trend lines hadn't been holding up very well because everything's been trading sideways, but you can see looking here at the 4-hour. Let me compress it down to a daily and see what it looks like. Well, daily's a little too compressed, but you can still see that it's still following pretty true. Go back to the 4. You can see that this price action has been staying under the line until it broke out here. Let's get back to the 1-hour. Yeah, it was through New York on Friday. It broke through, but came right back down to that same trend line area. Trend lines aren't true. Everyone draws them differently, and they're more of a reference than anything else. So, but you can see how it came down here, took another bounce, came back up, came down, took another bounce, and finally broke down below it again. And now these are staying below it. So we'll just keep an eye on this, see if this trend line keeps holding up. But just thought that was interesting to see the reaction along the trend line. You can see it here on the 4-hour too. How it reacted here, came back up, came back down, touched it, and then took another bounce, and then bounced, and then broke through. Yeah, what I was looking at earlier today was when I was making the video was watching a break in this area here, watching for a break of the trend line and this 60 line, and then a breakthrough here. It only yielded a 40 pip move if you would have taken it at the 40, but nonetheless it was a move. But now it looks like 154 is holding up pretty good. You can see here the dollar's been losing some ground on the yen. Pretty big fall here. It could slow down, but to see it fall, we're going to need to see the yen fall some more. Cable's kind of trading sideways right now. Those are always the two pairs that move first, and I use those as indicators. As you can see, it's kind of trading sideways, but it has breached the 164 level and is kind of straddling it right now, kind of just trading on each side of it right now. Still trying to make up its mind. But of course, the yen pairs are going to get more play right now because of Tokyo being open. Again, here on the euro yen, take a look at that. Euro yen's finding a nice support at 134.22. Took a bounce off there, bounced back up, came back down, and is making move back up. So level to watch now is 134.50 for a break of that. But again, we'll take a look here at the euro. Take a look at the euro here, and you can see that it's just moving sideways. Kind of consolidating down along this 42.75 area. So that's becoming support right now, but you can see sentiment is down to the downside. Looks like there's some selling pressure on it going into Asia, but it's picking up here. We'll see if it breaks 4,300, and then that can continue it back up maybe. Otherwise, what I'm seeing is a nice tight range on the Canadian. Oop, what happened? I'm sorry. clicking around. Oh, here we go. Nice tight range on the Canadian, between 56 and 86 here. Just a nice 30 pip range. Sometimes going into London, it can make a break. I wouldn't look for grabbing, too many pips out of it, but it could be a nice 20-30 pip scalp. Break this 107.86 level. Watch reaction to that 108.10, and then if it breaks here, watch for reaction along this bottom area here. We'll say right around there, 107.25 level to keep an eye on to the downside. And last but least, we did go over the cable. Yesterday, going into the trade room, I wasn't able to attend the room last night. I was working on some other stuff. But it made another break that second hour before London, the hour before the European opens. The European market opening, and then 2 hours before London. It broke early again. But I took a break of 165. I actually got in at 164.95. It found a little resistance down here at 64.75 area, but then continued back down. I had my stop set up at around 165.12. 165.10 yesterday was the daily pivot, so that since has moved. But so I had my stop just above the daily pivot, so it was a 17 pip stop loss. But it just continued down. Took a bounce off of this 134.35, and when 164.50 did not hold its support, I ended up getting out at 64.55 for a 40 pip trade. So I figured, that wasn't bad. I just cleared all of it. I wasn't going to give it all back. And you can see I would have given it back. I would have ended up getting stopped out, because by that point, when it got down here, I had moved my stop to break even. And would have got stopped back out up here. So at least I got out with 40 pips. But it did continue to make a nice run down after it broke 65, and well, actually after it broke 64.75 again. Made a nice 75 pip run down to this 6400 area. So anyway, guys, that's what I did last night. I posted it in the room just to let everybody know that's what I had looked at. But by the time I took the trade, and it just developed so quick, I just took it myself. I didn't post it anywhere or anything. But we'll see what develops. Nothing is looking too interesting right now. Like I said, this CAD's trading in a nice tight range for now. And I want to keep an eye on this, the way the price action reacts off of this trend line. Watching how price action reacts off this trend line, and if 154 stays its support, it could end up getting squeezed in here and making a break up or making a break down. So we'll keep an eye on it. But all these support resistance lines still hold true, guys. So anyway, I'll get this posted a little early, something to watch before London, and trade room will be open later at 6:30 London time. All right, guys, take care.